everyone, my name is Kristen and welcome to Kristen Craves Books. This is my first video. So I thought I would do the video that everybody does when they're starting a YouTube channel, and that is the Bookish newbie tag. And I really love these questions and really got me thinking about why I'm doing this in the first place. So the first one is, why did you start this channel? And you know, it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. I've been watching Booktube since probably 2013, and it's something that's always been in the back of my mind, but I'm not somebody who's good in front of a camera. I hate public speaking, and I just thought this was awkward, and it is kind of awkward, but I'm sure I'll get better. And so I started with a blog in 2017, and I love it. I love the Bookish community. I love connecting with everybody. I just thought that this was another platform that would give me that interaction. The second question is a hard one. It's what are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? And it's like, the answer is I have no idea. There are thousands of booktubers on this platform, and what makes me stand out from somebody else, I don't think there's anything, and I think that's okay. That's something I'm fine with. I just want to come out here and talk about books, the books that I love, the books I'm reading, the books I don't love, and just connect with the community. And so I'm doing this selfishly because I just want to talk about books. So we'll see if I bring anything unique. I don't think I will. I'm just one of thousands of voices, but maybe we'll form a connection. We'll have similar reading tastes, and that would be amazing. So the third question is, what are you most excited about for this new channel? As I've said, just meeting readers. I have a few readers in my life, but not to this level that I read, not to the level of the people that I watch or talk to on my blog or on Bookstagram. So this is just another way to see people, interact with people. Hiding behind my computer screen for so long. Even on Bookstagram, I never show my face. So it's just a way to put myself out there, and I think that's amazing. The fourth question is, why do I love reading? Which is such a complicated question. Where to even begin with that? I think I like it for all the cliche reasons that everybody likes it. It's escape, comfort, to learn something. It's a period in my life where I really turned to reading for comfort in a major way, and I'm so thankful for what reading has done for me. Number 5 is, what book series got you into reading? You know what it was? This is sort of the traveling pants. I went to a little bookstore that's no longer around anymore, but the bookseller there was so amazing. And she recommended the first book to me before any of the other books were out. And I remember thinking, how strange. It had the jeans on the cover, like the really old first edition Sister of the Traveling Pants. And I thought the premise sounded weird, but she really pushed this book on me, and I trusted her, and oh my god, I devoured those books. I waited every year for them to come out, and it's probably a series I reread right now and still love because of the nostalgia. I just love that series so much. And then the 6th question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Oh, probably balance. How do you do it all? I watch some booktubers and I think, man, they do it. They're doing Bookstagram, some blog, some have full-time jobs, they have kids. How do you do everything? The editing alone on this is stressing me out. So we'll see how this goes for me. The 7th question is, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think confidence, talking to the camera. I'm sure everybody who starts this feels incredibly awkward talking to camera. I'm trying to look in the lens, but who knows if I'm doing that. And coming up with ideas, what to talk about. I will probably reference my blog a lot because I'm very inspired on there, and I'm hoping I can translate that onto Booktube as well. And then number 8 is, when did you start reading? Oh, my parents always fostered a love in reading in me, especially my dad. He'd read to me every night as a kid. He said I'd had them storybooks memorized, and if you tried to skip a page, I'd say, no, you have to go back, you missed something. So I don't know that there was a time when I could read that I wasn't. Where do you read? Oh, anywhere. I read on my bed, in the tub. My favorite place to read is on the beach, but that's rare these days. I always have an audiobook going, so when I'm doing laundry, cooking, those kind of things, I always have some kind of book on the go. And the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? You probably can't tell on my shelves, but I read everything. This is all my favorite YA. I just keep books that I love on my shelves. I just want my collection to be a reflection of the books that I love or that I took something away from. So read nonfiction, a lot of memoir, a lot of literary fiction, but not so much in 2020 because I just wasn't in the right headspace. I love mythological retellings. Lots of historical fiction used to be my favorite genre, but I've kind of moved away from it. I'd love to come back to that in 2021. If I'm reading YA, it's usually hard-hitting contemporary, but I've been getting into some fantasy lately. Oh my god, I just read Legendborn. It's incredible. Ray Bear, one of my favorite books of last year. And because of my blog, I get sent arcs. So I've sent A Dark and Hollow Star, thanks to Simon & Schuster Canada. And I don't like faith stories, but this is incredible. I'll talk more about it later. So really, I'm reading everything. I read romance, but normally on audio or in ebooks. I don't own many of the romance that I love. Mysteries, I only listen to them on audio. Love them. So I'm pretty much open to everything, which is great. And I think my reading was limited before I started blogging, and that really opened my eyes to what's out there. So I'm hoping that Booktube pushes me even further. Thank you so much for watching this video and giving me your time, because I know time is precious. So the fact that you would take any time out of your day to watch this really, really makes me happy. I'm hoping to post 2 to 3 times a week on this channel. We'll see how it goes, how my editing goes, and I'm hoping that I just get more and more comfortable in front of the camera. So thank you again. Can't wait to connect with you all. Bye for now.